Hi, we're here today to talk about the problem situation. My name is Naomi and my teammates are Sofia and Christian.
Our problem situation assigned was problem situation number 4, whose objective is to estimate the beta coefficient of a stock based on the market index, interpret its meaning, and make investment decisions considering potential economic conditions. Now let's start with its explanation.
First, we need to gather the data. We require the daily prices of the stock index and the stock associated with for the period of 1 year, and we choose a stock index IBEX 35 is the main benchmark stock index of the Spanish stock market, and we choose BBVA for the stock. Next, with the data we researched, we calculated the daily performance for both the index and the stock. The daily return was obtained by using the next formula, that is this one, is today's price minus yesterday's price divided by yesterday's price times 100. Well, calculating the daily returns involves determining the percentage change in the price of an asset from the day to the next one. This allowed us to measure how the value of an asset changes in percentage terms over 1 day period. This information is crucial to calculating beta, and it's used to determine how changes in index price after changes in the stock price, which in turn help to understand the systematic risk associated with the stock related to the market.
Now let's talk about the scatter plot beta and its interpretation. Well, first of all, we use the data from both columns regarding the daily performance of the market index and its associated stock to create a scatter plot regarding the information just mentioned, taking IBEX 35 as X and BBVA as Y. After creating the graph, we use Excel functions to add its tendency line, its equation, and its R squared value. Considering that the beta is the slope of the tendency line and that the type of equation regarding the graph is y equals to mx plus b, being that m equals the slope, then we concluded that beta equals 1.2191v. This graphical representation is useful for visualizing how the daily performances of the stock move relating to those of the index and helps you identify the direction and strength of the relationship between the two variables. In addition, as mentioned before, the equation of the line gives you the slope, which is the beta in this case, and the R squared value gives you an idea of how well the data fits the regression line. Now, talking about its interpretation, the beta of BBVA stock, let's remember, it's 1.2192 beta based on the IBEX 35 index. This means that the price of the BBVA stock is expected to move 1.2191 times more than IBEX 35. It's important to know that in a stock market, if beta is bigger than 1, then the stock would be considered as a high-risk investment. Also, as additional information, we also got the scatter plot with the daily returns for the daily performance of the market index individually and for the stock associated also in an individual way, in which we also got its tendency line, its equation type y equals mx plus b, and its r squared values.
Well, In the case of a regression, investing on a stock with a low beta would be the safer option to consider. Generally, in a recession, the market tends to fall drastically, so a passive stock with a beta less than 1 wouldn't decline that fast. That's because the value of its beta is more conservative, and it tends to stay in a small range of price in a medium and short term. And during a day when the market rises by 5%, what value can be estimated for your share price? Well, the share price of the action is most likely to increase, multiplying the beta by the change of the stock price. So if the beta is 1.219 and the market rises by 5%, the share price will increase by 6.0955%.
Thank you for your attention, and I hope that this video helped all of you to have a better understanding of problem situation form and the math terms related to the class. We were Sofia, Naomi, and Christian from TechSem.
Thank you. Bye.